Cleopatra. The name alone conjures up images of a powerful, seductive queen, a figure who has captivated imaginations for centuries. She was the Elizabeth Taylor of her time, but with way more political power and influence. Think of her as the original queen bee, ruling ancient Egypt with a killer combination of beauty, brains, and boldness. But Cleopatra was more than just a pretty face. She was a force to be reckoned with. She was a shrewd strategist, a skilled diplomat, and a savvy ruler who knew how to navigate the treacherous waters of politics. History remembers her for her love affairs with Roman rulers Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, which were legendary. These weren't just romantic flings, though. They were calculated moves. Cleopatra used her charm and intelligence to forge powerful alliances, always putting Egypt's interests first and ensuring her nation's survival. She was a woman in a man's world, playing the game of power with unmatched skill and determination, leaving an indelible mark on history. Cleopatra VII was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a family known for its dramatic power struggles. Imagine Game of Thrones, but with pyramids and hieroglyphics. She wasn't handed the throne on a silver platter, oh no. Cleopatra fought tooth and nail for her birthright, battling siblings and rivals for power. Talk about a trial by fire. But these challenges only made her stronger and more determined. Cleopatra was a quick learner, mastering languages, politics, and even military strategy. She knew that knowledge was power, and she used it to her advantage. Cleopatra's love life wasn't just about romance, it was a strategic masterclass. When Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt, she famously smuggled herself into his presence, rolled up in a rug. Talk about making an entrance. She knew how to capture attention and use her charm as a political tool. Her affair with Caesar secured his support and gave her the upper hand against her rivals. Later, her relationship with Mark Antony, though genuinely passionate, also served a strategic purpose. Cleopatra knew how to make powerful men her allies, securing resources and influence for Egypt. Section 4. Beauty, brains, and a silver tongue. Cleopatra's PR game was strong. Cleopatra understood the power of image and propaganda long before Instagram influencers were a thing. She knew that perception could be more powerful than reality. She cultivated an image of divine royalty, presenting herself as the reincarnation of the goddess Isis. This wasn't just a claim, it was a carefully crafted persona. Think of her as the original influencer, using her image to inspire awe and devotion. She was a trendsetter in the truest sense, setting the stage for future leaders. She was a master communicator, fluent in multiple languages. This ability allowed her to connect with various cultures and leaders, making her a formidable diplomat. Cleopatra knew how to work a crowd, captivating them with her intelligence and wit. Her speeches were legendary, often leaving audiences spellbound. Her legend wasn't just about beauty, it was about brains, charisma, and a knack for winning people over. Cleopatra's intelligence and strategic thinking made her a historical icon. Section 5. The Final Act. A Queen's Tragic Exit. Sadly, all good things must end, even for a queen like Cleopatra. After Antony's defeat against Octavian, Cleopatra found herself trapped and facing an uncertain future. She had played the game of power with skill and daring, but this time the odds were stacked against her. Rather than face humiliation and defeat, Cleopatra chose a dramatic and tragic end, taking her own life. The story goes that she used an asp, a poisonous snake, a death fit for a queen shrouded in mystery and legend. Section 6. Forever a legend. Cleopatra's enduring allure. Cleopatra's story didn't end with her death. In fact, her demise only added to the mystique surrounding her. Her legend lived on, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and film. Artists and writers across the centuries have been captivated by her enigmatic persona. From Shakespearean plays to Hollywood blockbusters, she remains a symbol of power, beauty, and tragedy. Her story has been retold in various forms, each adding a new layer to her myth. Why do we still find her so fascinating? Is it her intelligence, her charisma, or her dramatic life story? Perhaps it's her ability to defy expectations, her refusal to be just a pawn in a man's game. She was a queen who commanded respect and wielded power in a male-dominated world. Cleopatra was a force of nature, a brilliant strategist, and a cunning politician. Her alliances and political maneuvers were nothing short of genius. She was a woman who dared to rule, to love, and to write her own story. Her romances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were legendary, adding to her complex character. And that's a legacy that continues to captivate us, even after all these centuries. Cleopatra's enduring allure is a testament to her extraordinary life and the indelible mark she left on history.